Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to explain two Python programs developed in 20 based in chapter 10, Histograms, Counters, and Morphological Transformations, from the book Raspberry Pi Computer Vision Programming. This chapter introduces important image processing techniques used to analyze pixel intensity distributions, detect object boundaries, and modify binary image structures. These methods are very useful in computer vision because they help improve image interpretation and prepare images for later analysis. For this work, we created two programs. The first one focuses on histograms analysis, histogram equalization, and clay. The second one focuses on contour and morphological transformations such as erosion, dilatation, opening, and closing.
The first program was developed to analyze image histograms and compare two contrast enhancement methods. First, the image is loaded in grayscale because in this case we want to work directly with intensity values from 0 to 255. Then the code applies standard histogram equalization using the equalize hist function. And this method improves global contrast by redistributing the intensity values across a wider range. After that, the program applies CLAHE, which stands for Contrast Limited Adaptive Histogram Equalization. Unlike standard equalization, CLAHE works locally on small regions of the image, so it can improve local details in a more controlled way. Then the code calculates the histograms of the original image, the equalized image, and the CLAHE image. Finally, all three processed image and their corresponding histograms and display in a single figure using Matplotlib. In the results, we can see that the original image has moderate contrast and its histogram is concentrated mainly in the low and medium intensity levels. After applying standard histogram equalization, the equalized image shows a stronger global contrast. The bright and dark regions become more distinguishable, especially in the characters and the background. The equalized histogram also becomes more spread out, which indicates a wider use of the available intensity range. With CLAHE, the image also improves in contrast, but in a more balanced way. Local details in areas such as the background and the characters become more visible without making the image look too harsh. The CLHE histogram appears smoother, which reflects a more localized enhancement process. So this first program demonstrates how histogram-based methods can improve image contrast and also shows the difference between global enhancement and local enhancement. Now Oscar will explain the second programs and its results.
Thank you. The second program was created to demonstrate contour detection and morphological transformations. First, the original image is loaded in color and converted to grayscale. Then, a binary threshold is applied. This converts the image into black and white regions depending on the intensity level of each pixel. This binary image is important because both contour detection and morphological operations work very well on this kind of representation. Next, the program uses the find contours function to detect the boundaries of the white regions, and then it draws those contours on a copy of the original image. After that, a rectangular kernel of size 5 by 5 is created to apply the morphological operations. The code performs erosion, dilation, opening, and closing. Erosion reduces the white regions, dilation expands them, opening removes small noise, and closing fills small holes or gaps inside the objects. Finally, the results are displayed so we can compare how each operation changes the binary image. In the results, the binary threshold image simplifies the original scene into white and black regions. This makes the main bright areas easier to identify, but it also introduces some irregular regions because the original image has texture and shadows. In the contour result, we can see that many boundaries are detected around the characters and other parts of the scene. This shows that contour extraction depends directly on the binary image obtained after thresholding. The erosion result reduces the size of the white regions, so some thin structures and small details disappear. This is useful when we want to remove small noisy regions. The dilation result does the opposite. It expands the white regions and makes them thicker, which can help reinforce important foreground objects. The opening result removes some of the small noise while preserving the large structures. This makes the binary image cleaner and easier to analyze. And the closing operation, which was also part of the code, helps fill small holes and connect nearby regions, so it is useful when we want more compact shapes. So this second program shows how contours can be extracted from a thresholded image and how morphological transformations can be used to refine image regions depending on the purpose of the analysis.